Hi beautiful people, this is Sudipta. I am here with your monthly readings. Namaste, welcome to my channel, welcome to the first time watchers, welcome to the people who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much. Alright, so we are already over the Mercury retrograde energy, so it was pretty overwhelming and intense. Most of you might have gone through that phase of purge where lot of events, emotions and other energies which were stuck in your energetic system, they came up, they were triggered by some way or the other during the period of Mercury retrograde, and those toxicities had to be let go because as we were moving into this full moon's energy, the full moon in Virgo that we had on the 28th of February, that energy that we were working with 27th and 28th of February, that energy that we were working with was the energy where we needed to do the space cleansing, spring cleaning basically, because we are entering that phase of the springtime and we need to make space to allow new things and new energies to grow and bloom. But for that, we have to get rid of things which only create chaos, which are toxic, which are not allowing you to grow, which are making you second guess yourself. Be it some behavioral patterns of your own. I went through this, I recognize certain behavioral patterns, though it is triggered by others, but they basically trigger something which is unhealed within us. People are usually mirrors to us, right? So, that's the kind of energy we have been dealing with, and now that we are moving into this month of March, what I feel for the collective, our consciousness is growing. As we ascend together, that means our consciousness, our awareness about self, about our environment, about everybody we interact with, that grows. So getting rid of behaviors, of patterns, of people who do not serve our higher purpose, because sometimes we are just not aligned with certain energies. It could be us, we are not in alignment with ourselves, with our own vision and goal, and then people just come in our way and they're kind of constantly mirroring it back to us, and we are kind of getting more derailed and detract. But the strength is within us to make that conscious choice to let go of that behavioral pattern, as well as those energies, be it the people, be it the behavior, be it just recognizing it and working with it compassionately with yourself. Because end of the day, we all are human beings, we all feel certain things and we all feel it in a unique way, because our feelings are as unique as us, because we are unique beings of light. We are having a momentary earthly experience as human beings. We are all spiritual in nature. All right, so when I do my tarot readings, I love the fact that I am able to connect with the divinity, the source energy which resides in each and every person I work with, each and every one of you. It resides in you. It's just that you're not aware of it. When I do the readings, that's when I connect to that divinity, and that's the most beautiful experience I have ever had in this lifetime. Alright, so this is going to be a general reading for all the zodiacs. So check your sun, moon and Venus in rising, and then watch the reading. Take it as it resonates with you. For your personal reading, feel free to reach me out. All the details will be below in the description. I'll also leave a link over here for you to get in touch with me. Alright, so without any further delay, let's get into the readings for this month of March. Hi Scorpio, let's see what this month of March is bringing for you guys. So first we'll pull a card to see where you are at in your journey, if only I can speak clearly. And then let's see what is coming up for you guys. Alright, view from above, get the big picture. So I feel some of you may have been in a situation which was not making you feel very good. You were not in a healthy frame of mind or being, but during the past couple of months, there has been some event. I think even the Mercury retrograde would have given you some insight where you started seeing things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. You started getting a different view of what things appear versus what they really are. So when you start looking at things as an observer versus somebody who's experiencing it, the entire understanding and the way you look at it, the perception of it changes. So I feel some of you have gone through it. There's some of this inner awareness and awakening which has been going on for you, and that is something which is if you have not gone through, you will soon be going through it. That's what I'm getting, because right now with this energy where we are moving towards the spring season, you might feel that you are stuck in a space, in a dark space, where you're not seeing much movement. There's just like nothing is moving, it just stagnated. But remember that right now you're probably just in the middle of it. You have not come out towards the end, but keep on moving, trust the process. You are coming out of the better end of it. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let's pull some tarot and see what do we have. So what do we have for Scorpio in this month of March? I see I can feel a lot of energy coming through for you guys. So we are in the Pisces season, so of course you're a water sign too. So I feel the energies are going to affect Scorpio as well. Yes, there's been a lot of conflict going on. And that conflict has somewhere even started an inner conflict within you, where you are constantly trying to fight your way through. You're constantly fighting. That's what you feel you're doing, but it is just an illusion. Trust me, it's an illusion. You already know the solutions are there, but you are just so engrossed or involved inside of that experience that you're not able to break free. So what Spirit is saying is that you need to pull yourself away from that situation and start looking at yourself, who is in the middle of that situation, as a third person, and then see what is going on. And how, if that third person was, say, a friend, family, or loved one, if they came to you for advice, what advice would you give them? Follow through with your advice. Because we oftentimes are the best advisors for others, but when it comes to ourselves, when we're experiencing it ourselves, we are not the best advisors, because we tend to think from that place of experiencing it, and when we are there, we oftentimes shift into a victim mentality, which is not a very healthy space to operate from. So as you start pulling yourself away from it and you start looking at things from a distance, you're going to see the truth of the situation, and the kind of insight and the solutions you get from there are taking you towards your own greatness, where you emerge as the emperor. So this is an amazing time for you to do that retrospection, introspection, whatever that is required. You are the one who's standing in your way. There's no third party that I see that's standing in your way, be it your work, be it a relationship, be it your life in general. And I feel for most of you, it's like every aspect of your life is kind of coming to bite you. That's what you're feeling. But trust me, if you actually just pull yourself away from it, you can see what is actually requiring your energy at the very moment. Like, you need to prioritize. You have to stop spreading yourself so thin. You don't need to spread yourself so thin. So prioritize and see where you're needed and how much are you needed, how much of your energy is really needed. Don't go overboard. So that is something I'm getting for you guys, because trust me, you're not going to get a medal out of it. Life is simple only if you allow it to remain that way. Okay, let's get some guidance from the what's this called? Work Your Light. I am so bad with the name of this particular deck for some reason. Pardon me, okay? So what is the message for the Scorpios? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So see, that's what I'm saying, that what you have been doing and experiencing is something that you are so engrossed in that you're not seeing that there are patterns there. So if you pull yourself away from that situation, you're going to see that there are patterns which you have repeated in this lifetime, and maybe even subconsciously you picked up those patterns from your parents, from your conditioning, from the society you were brought up in. So when you do that kind of work, it is very groundbreaking. It can be painful because it takes time to accept, but once you have accepted it, you understand it, there is no looking back. All right, so I personally work with clients who are doing a lot of inner child work. If you've been through childhood trauma, I can help you. I can help you through the coaching process. So if for your personal situation you need any guidance, feel free to reach out to me. I'll help you with my coaching sessions, with the healing work that I do, apart from the tarot readings. So that's that. Apart from that, there's a lot of self introspection, retrospection which is required, and that has to be done objectively. You can't let that get under your skin. Okay, so that is something that needs to be done with you guys. You have to break the chain. Everything that has been going on, it is just signaling you that it's time for something to change, a pattern to change. There are patterns which you only will see when you look at it from the outside in, not from the inside out. It doesn't appear until you see it from the outside in. But once you have seen it from the outside in, now you can go inside, and from the inside out you start changing things, changing your reality, changing the story. You don't have to go back in the middle of that experience, whatever that dispute, conflict may be. No, that's not what I mean when I'm saying changing from inside out. I'm saying when you have seen that thing as an observer, you've already noticed the patterns. Now, when you're standing over here, you go inside of your own being and your own life and start seeing how you enable a lot of events to happen in your life, and what brought you today where you are at, where you feel so conflicted. Because from there, your own healing starts. All right? And that is where your own empowerment lies. So don't give away your power to anybody. That's something which is very important for you to know. I'm gonna pull a card from the Angels deck and see what is the message from the angels coming through for Scorpio. So I feel during this Pisces season, there's going to be a lot of heart awakening, and before the heart awakening happens, there'll be a lot of power struggle where you are still trying to hold on to the older templates while your body and your energy around wants you to upgrade. Your consciousness is expanding, but it also depends on how soon you can catch up with it and align with the change and the consciousness. As long as they are aligned, you will be at peace, but it is only that period of time that you take to reach there. That's going to be a little bit of struggle, but I feel the angels are helping you open up your heart, and as your heart opens up, that's exactly where the light goes in from, the divine light, and that's where the healing starts from. All your chakras start automatically getting into alignment. You have to get conscious of it though. Excuse me. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let me pull a card, an angel card for you guys. Base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, finances, as your words determine your outcome. So be very mindful of the words that you use to describe yourself. Use positive words to describe yourself, everything about you, your entire being. Try not to be negative or pessimistic about life, because your words are manifesting into your reality. You don't want anything, any of those negative experiences or the negative words that you use towards yourself to describe yourself to manifest. All right, so that's what I'm going to leave you with. For your personal situation, you can reach out to me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the message with your friends and family. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and peace. Bye. Namaste.